to run as your next PCN director. During my first year, I actually started at USF in the spring because I chose to defer my first semester to go back home to the Philippines and take care of my nanay, my lola, who raised me before I immigrated here. I knew it might be the last time I would get to be there with her, so that when I came to college, I actually felt really lost. I didn't know where I belonged or what I wanted to do. I even changed my major 3 times. I just knew I wanted to find some sense of home again. And that's what led me to PCN. When I joined, I didn't feel like I knew enough about my culture, having assimilated as a child, or just having enough experience to be here. But no one expected me to have everything figured out. I was just allowed to show up. And over time, that changed everything for me. Through PCN and Kasamahan, I was able to reconnect with my culture, build meaningful relationships, and find a sense of purpose in a space that I didn't even know I needed. Philippine arts began to mean so much more to me, and not just as a performance, but something that carries my stories, and our history and our connections to home. And that's something I carry with me now. So I want to ask you to think to yourself for a second, what brought you to this space in the first place? And more importantly, what made you stay? Because for me, it's the laughter and the memories I've shared with people who started as strangers, all of us sharing our own stories while retelling the ones passed down to us to keep them alive. And that's what I want to prioritize as PCN director. I want to create a space where people can come in at any point in their journey, whether they feel deeply connected to their culture, are still figuring it out, have no prior experience to singing or dancing, but feel like they're meant to be here. I don't want to just say that. I want to be intentional about how it looks. That means building in present verbal check-ins regularly with leads so that they feel supported and very clear in their roles, while also creating a space at the end of practices for cast to share feedback and hold these discussions with intent. It also means taking time during rehearsals to explain the meaning behind what we're doing, then running it again so that the intention shows through the performance. This is something I want to emphasize in my platform, making sure that how we go through PCN actually reflects the experience. Because when people feel supported, they show up differently. They learn differently, and they carry that experience with them beyond just PCN. Because no matter where we are or how far we may heal from our culture, that sense of home is still something that we can reach. Kahit nasaan ka mang parte ng mundo, malapit o malayo man, ang pagmamahal sa kulturang Pilipino ay dito mo matatagpuan. Thank you.